Hello, my fabulous fifth graders, and welcome to Lake County Virtual School. Hi, I'm Miss Freitas, and I'll be your host through this journey learning about the virtual world of Lake County. And let's begin. Our first thing we want to share with you is passcodes. Throughout this video, you'll be giving 3 passcodes. You're going to want to write these down so that you make sure that you have them for your welcome call. This is our way to make sure that you've watched this video to see if you saw it from the beginning all the way to the end. So get out a pencil and paper and write down the word school. That's your first passcode. Now, let's get you guys to see what we look like. The first person you're going to meet is going to be your stupendous science, magnificent math, and your physical education teacher, Mrs. K. You'll see here are some pictures of her beautiful family and her adorable dog. I bet you might see some of them show up at some of the live meetings. Who knows? Now, here is me. I'm Miss Freitas, and I'll be your ELA teacher, your social studies teacher, and your PE teacher. You'll see my beautiful family that I love so very much, and some things that are my favorite things. Again, we can't wait to meet you guys face to face. Now let's get down to the nitty-gritty. First, our mission of Lake County Virtual School is to provide a personalized, mastery-based education in a safe, supportive online environment that promotes self-discipline, motivation, and excellence in learning. Our vision is to develop, support, and expand a highly rated virtual education program that meets the 21st century learning needs of all Lake County students. Here's the purpose of our video today. We're going to review parent, guardian, teacher, and student responsibilities. We'll give you an overview of the policies and procedures for Lake County Virtual School. We'll show you how to complete the Student Code of Conduct forms, which are for our full-time students only, how to complete a welcome call with your teacher, and where you can access help videos and tutorials. Your core classes and specials. All full-time students will take the 4 core classes: English Language Arts, Math, Science, and Social Studies. Core classes will use the following grading scale. All full-time students will take 2 special classes. They will be PE and art. Live lessons. We will offer weekly live lessons in Zoom. Some of these sessions may be required and others may be optional. Your teacher will have more information. These lessons are offered as a way to support our students. We highly encourage all students to attend whenever possible. You will see our announcement page when you get onto Florida Virtual School. You're going to want to make sure that you check those at least once a week because that's where we'll be placing any of our live lessons, and also if we have to make any last-minute changes for whatever reason. Here's our schedule for our Zoom lessons. You'll see math and science are on Tuesdays from 1 to 2 and Thursdays from 11 to 12. ELA and social studies are on Monday 1 to 2 and Wednesdays 11 to 12. You'll also notice that we have Friday blocked out for tutoring. That could be one-on-one tutoring that you've signed up for if you need extra help, but it could also be teachers seeing that there's certain groups of students that are having problems and we could call you in for a tutoring session. Course due dates. Lake County Virtual School is a public school of Lake County. We do follow the same calendar. Students are expected to finish by the deadline for the semester that they are enrolled in. You can always work ahead, but you cannot get behind. Always remember that. Communication. The first one is our welcome call. Imagine this is like Meet the Teacher and Open House all together. This is a time for our teachers to get to know the students. We're going to have your invitations and information coming through an email from us with information about how to schedule your welcome call. The monthly call is like a parent-teacher conference. This is a time to review the student's progress. Teachers will contact you once a month with an update on your student's progress. Please reply within 24 hours. If your students are doing amazing and they're 80 or above, we may not bother you for a face-to-face time for a parent conference. If you are more comfortable with a quick text message or a quick email or a telephone call or a Zoom meet face-to-face, we will ask you to tell us that the very first or second week of school. We have it in one of our question and answer papers. We can also talk about it at our welcome call. Instructor responsibilities. We will respond to all communications within 24 hours, excluding weekends and holidays, and we will grade all of your work within 48 hours, again, excluding weekends and holidays, as that's our family time. Here's our contact information. You'll also find this on our announcement page on Florida Virtual Schools. There's our phone number, our email, and our work hours. You'll notice we tried to change our evening hours up so that you'd always have some teacher that was available until 6 o'clock. I will tell you that the very first time that you call us, we are asking that you please text each of us at those numbers. And in the text, if you'll please put your child's name, your name, and if you'd like to attach a picture, that would be great, as we'd like to go ahead and set up our contact list. Student responsibilities. Students, you must maintain a passing grade and appropriate pace to stay enrolled in this course. You must stay on pace with the school, meaning August 21st starts the first week of the 9 weeks. Work weekly to make sure that you stay on pace. If you enroll in a course after the first day of the semester, you are still required to finish it by the end of the semester. You must check your email daily and reattempt any assignments for which you wish to earn a better grade. Your email will show up onto the Florida Virtual School website. There'll be a little envelope in the top right-hand corner. If you see a number on there, that means that you have an email to read. So please make sure that you check that daily. We don't want to fall behind on that. Ooh, here's our second secret passcode. It is Parent and Guardian account. Parents, please create your parent account today. It will allow you full access to your child's course or courses, and you'll be able to monitor his or her progress. Just go to flvs.net and click on Parent Account. Discussion-based assessments. I'm excited about these. DBAs are an opportunity for the student and teacher to discuss the course material up to that given point. DBAs are completed in a one-to-one setting. DBAs are mandatory and cannot be skipped. But students that are on pace with the course and have a grade of an 80% or higher may be exempt from some DBAs in their course. Your teacher will have more information about this policy. We are going to require that everyone does their first DBAs with us. We'd like for you to see what to experience in a DBA. So everyone will be doing their first one. And we may discuss whether or not the next ones may be exempt if your grades are high enough. Discussion-based assessment expectations. Students will have to show 90 to 100% mastery of content in order to receive a grade on a DBA and move forward with the module exam. That means before you can take the test at the end of your unit or module, you have to do a DBA first. So that's very important. If you're getting close to the end, you're going to want to schedule a DBA so that you don't have to sit there and wait to take your exam. Students that cannot show mastery will need to reschedule their DBA and attempt the DBA another day. Each time a student reschedules his or her appointment, 5% is taken off of the grade for the DBA assignment. Students must complete the DBA showing 90 to 100% mastery of content with no less than an 80 for their grade. If a student requires more opportunities after reaching the 80% threshold, then a parent-student conference call may be required to discuss expectations of Lake County virtual education. Our PACE charts. We are going to provide you with a PACE chart for each course that will let you know which lessons students should read and which assignments students should complete for the week. These are on our announcement pages on Florida Virtual Schools. Our weeks do run from Monday through Friday. All work for the week is due at the end of the day on Friday. Testing. Full-time Lake County Virtual School students in grades 3 through 5 will be required to participate in the FSA state testing in the spring. Of course, more information will follow. Let's see what our pacing guide for 5th grade looks like. You'll notice this is the entire 9 weeks for the Florida 5th grade virtual school pacing guide. We have it broken off by subject areas. I will tell you that for the very first week, you'll see in each one of those classes a 1.00 assignment. That is a pretest that we decided, due to the technical difficulties and the scheduling issues we've had, that will be dropped. No one will have to take the pretest. So you'll notice for the first week, you have 4 math assignments to do in 5 days. You have 101, 102, 103, and 104. ELA, you have 3. Science, you have 3. Social studies, you have 1. And PE, you'll only have 2 to do. You'll also notice down at the bottom that there is the week of October 19th. That is an opportunity for you to complete any missing assignments or things that you may have not done yet due to falling behind. This would be a great, though, opportunity for you to have a week off of school. So if you stay on pace, just reward yourself that final week of the 9 weeks with no schoolwork for the week. Wouldn't that be great? School supplies. For our 5th grade school supply list, something that is not listed is your workspace. It is very important that you find a spot in your house where you can have a desk or a table or somewhere where you can work daily with no distractions. Think of it like a teacher's desk in a classroom. Put things on it that make you happy. Maybe a picture of your family, maybe a toy that motivates you, maybe a quote that motivates you, maybe a cute bucket that has your colored crayons and pencils and all organized. It's very important that you have this area so that you're not distracted from your work. We do ask that you have headphones with a microphone. That's going to be great for our meetings. We also need to make sure that you have 4 one-subject notebooks. Each of the classes do have an interactive notebook aspect to it, so you're going to want to make sure that you have one for each of your core subject areas. If you have a printer, you can print out the assignments. If you do not, you can just go ahead and draw them or write them out into your subject notebook, so there's no worries about that. The other thing that I wanted to point out for supplies is a whiteboard and a dry erase marker. At Dollar Tree, I do know that they have small whiteboards that you can get for $1. That would be fantastic to have, especially for our live lessons. If we do a quick check, we can have you write your answers on the whiteboard and say, okay, everybody, show us your answers, and then you can show it to us in our Zoom meetings. A printer is not required. It would be fantastic, though, if you did have a printer. But again, we don't want anybody going out and buying a printer at this time. Academic integrity. We're just going to talk a little bit about this because we will talk more in our welcome call. But academic integrity means that all the work you submit is created by you. It is an original representation of your work. It means that what you submit is your own work. Notice how many times they've used you or your. It's no one else's. It's not Googling. It's not going on Wikipedia. It's not asking your aunt and uncle the answer to questions. It's not going to mommy and tricking her into giving you an answer. It is your work. We do have a video for you to watch that you'll be getting the link for. It's also on my announcement page for ELA, I believe, and you have the link there to watch it. It's just a quick YouTube video on academic integrity, but this is very important because we don't want someone to get in trouble for submitting other people's works. Here's our code of conduct that you guys will need to do, especially if you're a full-time Lake County Virtual School student. The part-time people will be doing this at their home school. There is a digital copy. You'll notice it is here on this slide. We'll also be giving that to you, I believe, in our email. So it's very important that you do that. It may also be in our welcome call now that I think about it. If you go to the Florida Virtual School site on the Lake County School page, there may also be this link for you to do, but you want to make sure that you get that done. That's one of the important papers you usually do at your traditional school each year. Our next steps. First, you need to check your email for communication from us. We do have an email that we'll be sending you, so please keep that. Hopefully, check your email soon. You want to also then schedule a welcome call with your teacher. Links to our schedules are on our announcement pages. For welcome calls, only schedule with your PE teacher. You'll also have that link in our email. Be sure, number 3, be sure to tell your teacher you have watched this video and share with him or her, meaning hers, because you have 2 girls here, 3 secret passcodes. And last but not least, have a great year. We are so glad you are part of our Lake County Virtual School family. And here's your final passcode. It's cool. Passcode number 3 is cool. And our final slide is this. Please don't forget that we do have a Lake County Virtual School resource page that has lots of videos and fun things for you guys to find out more and more about Lake County Virtual School. We look forward to seeing everybody in our welcome calls face-to-face and really getting to know you this year. We're so excited that you guys have made this choice, and we can't wait to be a part of the journey in the virtual world with you. Stay safe, everybody, and see you soon. Bye.